But of course, you guys already know you got to get your girls' conversation here in studios. Let's go ahead and keep it flowing, keep it going. Meesa, if you can leave a positive word that you can carry into 2020 that starts with the first letter of your name, what would that word be?
I think that word is manifestation.
Wow, that was almost my word.
Was it really?
And I changed. I said, you know what? Meesa and I were 2 in sync. I got to change it. So I changed. Okay, so why manifestation?
Listen, and it's funny because I have a backup word too. Just in case, I was like, I feel like Meah might have that word also. I don't know. It's just more so because I feel like these past 6 years with M&M Live Radio, there's been a lot of things that we've been working on and trying to perfect.
They don't know, Meesa.
They have no idea.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know that with some of the stuff we're about to do this year, we've been wanting to do for years. Like honestly, even these visual podcasts we've been trying to do this for like the past 2 years, and we finally got a chance to do that last year. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, we have our vision board. We have a lot of, like, when I tell you, every single time at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year, we as a team sit down and write what we want to have happen for the next year and almost year and a half. Man, I'm telling you, 2020 is that year for provisions to come to pass, for things to manifest, the things that we have been working on for a really long time. Just come into fruition.
Well, listen, man, after we had our meeting, man, listen, I was so tired because everything we had
hadn't even started.
Everything was planned by the month and had deadlines, and I'm like, we haven't even started yet, and I'm so tired. But listen, that was a really good word. That was almost going to be my word for real.
Yeah. What about you?
Listen, so my word is marked, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I've been listening to this message for the longest. I was really, really low at the bottom half of 2019. And I listened to this message by Michael Todd called Marked, man. And I was just like, basically what it means is that, like, you know, you're going to do great things in this world. You're approved in private. And listen, like, you're just going to go great places. You have to, you know, just honor the season you're in. And surely, you know, you're going to be elevated to wherever you aspire to be. That's where I'm just in the state I'm in. Like, I'm marked, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure enough, things are going to happen and come into manifestation for 2020.
I agree to that.
But I feel like, honestly, everyone needs to find a word and stick with it for this year. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you can kind of have like a mindset and kind of like have a drive for what you want your 2020 to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than, like, you know, the whole first letter of your name thing. Like, I know my word for 2020 has been intentional. I really want to be intentional about everything I do, being a better friend, a better daughter, even my, you know, my personal relationships with other people, my relationship with God. Like, I really want to be intentional about a lot of my goals. Like, that's been really my word for 2020. I feel like everyone honestly needs that, so you can be able to have remembrance of what you want to get done.
Yeah, I feel like it's also easier that way because a lot of times when you have like the New Year's resolutions and like all of your goals kind of like, you know, just so long of a list, like a long laundry list.
You get overwhelmed.
It gets so overwhelming. Like, me personally, before we even got on the show and on the mic, I was talking to Kimo and Meah, and I said, we were talking about, I think, working out and like dieting and different things like that. And I was like, look, I'm like 3-4 years into 2020 and I have yet worked out. I have yet worked out. But the thing is like, a lot of times when people do, or they face situations like that in which you have a brand new slate of something, like a brand new year, but you haven't even started your goals, you might as well just quit. But
I think we were about to really go somewhere with that. I was like, wait.
No, just throw the towel in. Like, it's too early. No, but honestly, there's some people that feel that way.
Yeah.
They feel that way. Like, I mean, I haven't started yet, so why start in the first place?
But I hate that because I feel like people fail to realize that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes as people, even though it's okay to apply pressure, there are some people out there that put too much pressure on themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Therefore, like, when you don't hit the mark right away or when you expect for it to, you get discouraged and then you just stop. When really it's okay for you to be off schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, it's okay to reset. Reset doesn't necessarily mean you starting all the way over. It's just you realigning yourself to what you had envisioned for you to do in the first place.
Right.
So it's okay for you to get off track and, like, you know, fall off, but as long as you pick back up, that's all that matters. Listen, let us know, what is your word for 2019? But listen, it's got to start with the first letter of 2020. What'd I say?
2019.
Ah, dang. Don't forget, we're in the first few days, so therefore I can't tell you how many times I've written on something now. I already put 2019.
Look, it's just all in transition. That's
all
all
in transition, man. What is your word for 2020? Listen, it has to start with the first letter of your name. It can only be one word. Let us know on Instagram and Twitter at M&M Live Radio. But listen, let's get back to some more good music, man. Here is We by Cam and Senny. Then we got some music by John Keith and No Big Deal after that. Keep it locked right here. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to, you already know.
Hey, it's M&M Live Radio. Happy New Year.
No matter if we're near or far,